Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here around here, well yet again I am here at the Leeds Magistrates, there it is, I couldn't find the banner, the Leeds Magistrates Court, and yet again we are here for the second time in this case where I have had to bring West Yorkshire Police to court to challenge the unlawful, unjust and improper bail conditions which have been imposed on me. Now this is in relation to, I'm sure you will all know, it's in relation to the case that this little thing. In fact, no, I'm not even putting the clip in there. Links in below. It's the case where I threw the guy's whiteboard, blah blah blah. You can check out the full video in the link below. Anyway, so I'm sure you will recall that a number of months ago, anyway, I brought West Yorkshire Police to court and we challenged them because they tried to prevent me from attending any and all Palestine-related events, court cases, protests, etc. Throughout the United Kingdom. So we got it changed, so the police would have to give me prior notification and basically save a letter on me in advance that would say, right, do not attend this place at this time, etc, etc. So that worked, and that went on for a number of months. It went on for what? It went on for about 4 months, 5 months, something like that. And then what happened was I went to answer bail at the police station, and then they actually charged me with the said couple of offences. And then at that point, they changed the bail conditions back to blanket ban not allowed. And it's absolutely disgusting. And I said to the officer, in case, whatever his bloody name is, but I said to his face right there at the charging desk, I said, you know, I'm going to take you back to court, I'm going to challenge this, and I'm going to win, obviously, because he... No. Not yet, anyway. But, so I, sorry, them lads put me off a second then. So yeah, I said we were going to challenge him because it was unjust, because if I have had the bail conditions and I haven't breached any of the bail conditions, then there is no reason to change them, and it wouldn't be justified or morally right for the courts to do that, would it? So we listed a court here, and it's been a while, it's been a good maybe 8 weeks or more since I was able to get this court hearing listed today. And here I had it listed for 2 PM this afternoon. And then I'm on my way into town. I want to get some food, but I've just had some food. I got one of them salad bars from Morrison's. Couscous were lovely, the spicy pasta salad was lovely. But I got this Bombay potato salad. That was about as Indian as Palestine is a nation, you know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. So I've left it over there. Anyways, so I got an email off of my legal who said, oh Marty, I've managed to get it done for you already. It's back to how you wanted it. So again, starting from now, the police, if they want to stop me attending a protest, they will have to visit me and give me prior notice in advance. But something else, there was a turn of events that wasn't really that expected. So what actually happened was a couple of police officers turned up at the court to challenge my changing of said conditions, which they've never done before. Well, I've only done it once before, but I'm guessing it'll be the officer in the case, and they've turned up to the court and basically opposed it. But thankfully, the Crown Prosecution Service, who's basically generally on their side, it's basically one of their own, isn't it, turned around and said, nah, we can't oppose it, there's nothing to oppose, he's done nothing wrong. And then the police have argued, saying that, well, we do believe, things up there. You're getting a bit of shade? I'll be with you in a minute, pal. So they agreed that, yeah, it was unfair to change said conditions. And then the police officers have said, well, we do believe it's racially motivated. So, you know, we can't let him back to the protests. But which point, again, the CPS, the prosecutor, who's normally way against me, has turned round and said, well, it doesn't really matter what you think. It doesn't matter one bit what you think, does it? Because he's not charged with racially motivated offences. He's charged with common assault. So it's irrelevant what you think. Let these bikes go past. Revving it up. And yeah, so the the police also make claims I've been doing this, that and the other. It didn't go into loads of details, obviously I missed it, but saying that I've been causing issues at other protests around the country, and I've been doing posts on social media about Palestine and the movement, etc. And it was raised then by, I think it was the judge who raised, or the magistrate, whichever one, raised at this point and said, all right, has he? Okay. So, you know, what offences has he committed? You know, by doing these posts and etc. and being at these other protests, etc. Well, he hasn't committed any offences, but he's just been causing trouble. Well, if you haven't been committing any offences, shut up talking about it. Well, he did say that, obviously, he's a judge, but you know, he said it doesn't matter, does it? You can't just go around and accusing people stuff without any backing. Even a copper, you've got to have some sort of bloody, you know, backing to what you want about your muppets. But anyway, yeah, so it was sided in my favour. I am yet again allowed back to Palestine protest, even here in West Yorkshire, which been a while. It has been a wee little while, so all being well, I will be back on the ground tomorrow morning. However, what I will say is I won't hold my breath and expect the police not to deliver a letter preventing me from going to at least the Leeds one anyway. But I have got other plans anyway, so if that falls through, I've still got something in the pipeline for tomorrow. Right, my amazing Jewish friends have just turned up, so I'm going to come back to you in a minute because they stood over there. So anyway, that's that. It is a result, and it is another win for MB. So we are back up at court in around 1 week's time. Around 1 week's time we're back up, and that is for the first hearing of the case, where I expect to have things wrapped up pretty swiftly. There's going to be no need for a trial because I can already prove the lies, so it should be a quick job. I'll probably be guilty of the common assault. Wow, I've never seen the canal. I've never seen the canal so low. Look at that. There's even a little mud beach. Someone's been standing on that as well, haven't they? You can see footprints. Crazy. Wow, that is very low. I can actually see in the middle of it. Paint cans and stuff on the bottom. Cones. Algae everywhere. Well, that is different. Yeah, that's a new one, that. I've never seen that before. Well, we're not here for a canal viewing, are we? Let's get over this. So, yeah, anyway, I expect to do a deal, get it wrapped up, get all this behind me, and continue on and wait for the next charge, eh? That's a joke, guys. There should not be any more charges. Wow, this looks absolutely mental. There's moss everywhere. Come on, stick to the point, Marty. So yeah, guys, that is that anyway. So there's not really anything else to say. The police tried to contest my application to vary the bail conditions, and even the CPS agreed with me, which is not something that generally happens, but when it does, it's always helps the case move forward. So until the next one, which again is in about a week's time, that's really it. I've got some really cool stuff coming up within the next week as well, guys. I have been invited to the air ambulance headquarters due to my friend winning the fundraiser of the year for the Yorkshire Air Ambulance Service. So yeah, it's going to be brilliant. I get to go there, check out the helicopters up close, see around the base, see how the operations work and all that kind of fancy stuff, guys. So that should be much fun. And we've got a few other regular videos inbound as always, guys. So until next time, as always, if you like this video, please hit that like button, because come on, we took the police to court and we won it again. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Until the next video, guys, as always, stay safe, peace and respect.